This is the Suma EVS, a fully electric car.
These are awesome. I've seen these. These are really cool. I'll take those keys.
There are no keys.
Uh-huh.
There's an app.
I have a lot of apps on my phone already, and keys are sort of a system that have existed for millennia. I don't know why we're trying to fix that, but yeah, no, now we got apps. We got apps for everything, right? Even for things we already had things for. I guess since my blood pressure's going up, really spiking here, I'm gonna go with it. We're gonna download the app.
All right, welcome back. So I want to try to embark in a new direction with this video. And fair warning, this is a bit new for me. Let me try something here, auto player. Let's see if that works. So I did delve into this a bit ago, actually over a year ago, but I stopped. So this 3D maze has, I think, real potential. In fact, let me start. Let me see if I can stop this auto player. I may have to reboot. I'm gonna reboot this because I'm gonna be fighting for the keys and with this. So let me just start over again. Reset the game, and let's restart. All right. So anyway, there are navigational aids. Okay. Here is, I think it's a pencil over here. Over here is a etching tool. Here's some cloth strips. Don't make fun of my cloth strips, please. I'm going to try to improve them later. Here is a piece of paper. There's more stuff. Okay. And the idea is that the game will force you as a player to use these navigational aids, and you have to use them in the right order. And the goal is you have to find the treasure chest, which is heavy, and you have to cart it, carry it all the way to the one and only entrance of this maze that you also have to find. And that's how you gain your freedom. But there's conditions that I'm not going to mention. Now, if you are you're going through the different levels, that's all remembered. You can refresh the page and it will remember your levels, because I can tell you right now, if you just go to local storage console, we just do local storage, this tracks where you are, okay? But refreshing, there we go. Refreshing the page does randomly redo the entire matrix. So you retain your level where in your progress, but you got to figure out the maze all over again. So anyway, all that to say this, the new direction for this video and others, maybe, I don't know, you have an idea of something you'd like to create, and it seems that with AI and a browser and some HTML, some CSS and some JavaScript, you could really make something pretty easily, right? If you've been following the channel, oh boy, the stone got to me. That was weird. Let's reset the game. Let's start over. Let's do, oh, I know why, because Debug Hunter sets it in that mode. So I have auto players with specific purposes that act like automated tests. Let me do the standard legacy, anyway. So you have something you've created and you'd like to turn it into an app that you can actually install, all right? Not just a bunch of CSS and HTML and JavaScript, and you want other people to use it. That's the direction I would like to head in today. So first, let's start with a simple project that we've already done some time ago in this channel, and here's a bunch of them. But again, since this channel is focused on using AI, I asked AI, hey, why don't you give me a script that'll help me figure out really quick which of these projects is the simplest. And to me, that means code that is in a single HTML file and there are no other files to worry about. Now, I'm using Linux, but you just ask for a similar thing for Windows. So Claude AI, not Claude Code, Claude AI, gave me the script. Here it is. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't even bother. I know how to do bash scripting. I did not bother to look at this. I really didn't. I hardly ever do anymore. So here we are in the main directory, which is the same as being here. And all I got to do is run that script, and it gave me the list. Now, I happen to remember these, and so I'm thinking, wow, voice recognition, that's a bit much. So as I look through these, the ones that came out are this one and this one here. I want to learn to code AI, but I'm stuck, and the robot shooting game early on in that project. So we'll look at those two. So I copied them from wherever they were into this main top level directory. One's called Project 1, the other one's called Project 2. Just as a refresher, we're going to run it. And there we go. And I don't know if you can see that, but it was an age roaster. So we, wanna be guru. Enter. Hello. Oh, enter my age. Sorry. 99, roast me. Wannabe guru, you remember when streaming meant a creek? Ha ha ha. Roast me back. You are not funny. Wow, you're not funny. I've been insulted harder by microwave instruction. So anyway, that is project one. And the other one was this one. And this, does it, I think it works. Yeah, yeah. If I'm using the arrow keys, does it fire? Does it fire? I don't remember. I don't know if it fired. This was early on. But we could create the maze ourselves. We could do this much. All right, so, oh, but it crosses. See, this was really early on. The player did not respect the maze. Real quick, here's project one, the roaster, and this is the one and only file, HTML file. There's all the styling, which is the look and feel, and then this is what we actually get to see: the name and age entry, the buttons, the roasting buttons. Then this is the actual JavaScript code. All right, so that was number one, and number two is just going to be more of the same, right? It's just going to be a different project with the same stuff, CSS and stuff that we get to see, and JavaScript code. Now, I don't want to make videos long, so I'm going to split it up in parts, right? So I've introduced the idea and the one or two projects we're going to try to convert, and we're going to jump into how would we do this in part two. I'll see you then.